Hey ladies, welcome to week 3? No, 4. This is week 4. Sorry. I'm having so much fun with summer shenanigans that I can't even keep everything straight. Okay. Anyway, welcome to week 4 of summer shenanigans, and this is where we're giving you tips on Tip Tuesday about how to work your business and what that really looks like for you as you're trying to grow and you're trying to hit your 10,000 retail by the end of July, 10,000 retail by the end of July, and you're also trying to get your 4 active recruits, okay? Now, one of the greatest things that has come to mind lately is the idea for auto shipment plans, okay? Think about what you yourself use on a daily basis that you think your customers always need a constant supply of. Coochie, Body Boost, Kiss, Revive. I mean, what do your customers use on the daily that they're going to need to constantly have from you? Obviously, this isn't something that you want to set up where you're like shipping them one of everything for the entire month. What that's going to do, if you have too many options for your customers, it's going to eliminate the need for you to go do a party for them, right? You're not going to get in front of their new friends, because they're always going to have products coming to them for you. So you really need to pick and choose. Kathy put together a great document for us in Excel that you can feel free to use. Now, when you look at this, when I open it on there, the spacing's a little weird. We are going to post it to the page for you after at the end of this video. There will be a file link available for you to use, okay? So don't panic about that. We've already thought about all that. You just have to think about the legalities of this, okay? Because it's really, really important, okay? Are you going to send an invoice? Set your invoices up on PayPal to automatically send a invoice on whatever date it is. I recommend that you bill either on the 1st or the 15th. It's easy. It's majority of the time when people are going to be getting paid, and it's really easy to remember. So let's go over here and let's put some of the legalities into it so that you can see kind of what we're talking about here, okay? All right. Whoops. I got excited. Sorry. Okay, so again, think about what you would use on the daily that you're going to need replaced, okay? Is it monthly that you're going to need it replaced? Is it like Coochie and you need a new bottle every month? Or is it like just like me, and maybe you need a bottle every 2 months or every quarter, okay? Think about that. Think about what works for you. Think about what looks good for you and your customers. Just because we're putting this together doesn't mean that it's cookie cutter. It doesn't mean that it's going to fit for everybody in every instance. So definitely take this, mold this, make it you, and make it fit your customers, okay? Now, at that time, you want to make sure that you have set your PayPal account up correctly and that you set it up as a business account, okay? So that will automatically send an invoice for you, and that way you don't have to think about it. Now, you will still get an update when they have paid for it, so you don't have to worry about, oh, did she, didn't she, look it up, look it up, look it up. You're still going to get that notification, hey, you got paid, send a shipment, okay? What I recommend is have a set day. Once you start accumulating these auto ships, have a set day on your calendar that you work on nothing but auto ships, okay? What that means is you'll need everything paid by X date, and you'll need to say you have it set for the 1st. You want to make sure that they pay it by the 3rd. Okay, stay in touch with them. Be like, set up an email that says something like, hey, I just want to remind you your auto ship is set to renew. Have you paid your invoice? Do you have any questions? Let me know, blah, blah, blah. That way they know, oh, hey, my auto shipment's coming. I need to do this. Okay, make sure, again, we're going to post this for you. Make sure that you're using that fine print right there in the middle. See it? You see it? Make sure that you're including that in the notes to buyer description part on your PayPal invoice. Got it? This is going to cover you for the legalities of your auto shipment, okay? So it says, and I'll read over it really quickly and help explain it. By purchasing any auto ship plan, you acknowledge that your subscription has an initial and recurring payment feature, and you accept responsibility for all recurring charges prior to cancellation, okay? Now, is this a steadfast statement? No, okay? If your customer is super duper angry that their account's been charged or whatever, and they forgot about it, whatever, okay? Save yourself that customer, okay? Do not think that you need to, oh, nope, you auto charged. That's my money. Sorry you didn't want it. I'm sending you your product anyway. Don't do that, okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to lose a customer. There's supposed to be an incentive in this. It's not supposed to make or break your relationship with your customers, okay? Your auto shipment will be automatically extended for successive periods at the then current subscription rate. What does this mean? If the price changes, the price on your auto shipment needs to change as well. Is it likely? Not really. Could it happen? Absolutely. Okay. So if price of coochie goes from 20 to 22 regularly, okay, even if you're giving them a discount, you still need to up that subscription rate, okay? Now, what I recommend doing is sending out an email when this happens to your people that are on your subscription plans that get the coochie or get the whatever they're getting. If there's a price change, send out that notice. Hey, price has changed on this, just so you know, you're still getting your discount, but instead of it being $18, now it's $19 or whatever that looks like for you, okay? To cancel your auto shipment at any time, you must email support. Who is support? Your support, okay? At least 48 hours prior to your next scheduled renewal date to avoid the charge. Will this happen? No, but it's in the fine print that they needed to do it, okay? All auto shipments will automatically have their renewal date on the 15th of the month prior to shipping on the 1st. That's just arbitrary dates. You can change those dates for you, okay? Only change the numbers. Don't change anything else in this wording, okay? So say you want to bill on the 1st and ship on the 15th, or ship by the 15th, you can switch that around, whatever that looks like for you. What I recommend doing, though, is picking one set of dates that work for you, okay? You don't want 5,000 shipment dates going on, because then you're going to have to remember this and this and this and this. It's too much to remember, okay? Keep it simple. Keep a date that you're going to send bills on. Keep a date that you're going to ship by, and that's it, okay? So if they get paid on the 5th and not the 1st, that bill's going to go out on the 1st. They can pay it on the 5th. Still plenty of time to ship by the 15th. Make sense? Vice versa. You send the bill on the 15th. They get paid sometime between the 15th and the 1st. As long as it's paid, you're shipping on the 1st. No problem, okay? There's some leeway in there to play with as far as when they get paid, but don't give too many dates for billing and shipping. Keep it easy for you, because ideally this is going to grow big enough that it's going to be substantial enough to add to your monthly sales. But you don't want to overshoot that and this become a monster for you. Make sense? Makes sense. Okay. Now, if you cancel, you may use your auto shipment until the end of your then current subscription term. What does that mean? If they've already paid and they choose to cancel afterwards, not a problem. Whatever that's set up to be, whatever you set it up to be, as long as they've paid, you need to follow through with that. Okay? Did they pay 3 months of coochie up front and they want you to send a bottle every month? Fine. Okay, they paid you up front. You need to send those next 2, even if they cancel. Okay, don't miss that out. Don't miss that, because you have a highly upset customer if they paid for 3 and only got 1. Make sense? Okay. This is going to cover you for the recurring charges in the event that there's a dispute. Okay, your customers can cancel at any time. They reserve that right, but you need to reserve the right to charge if you so feel. Okay, if they're jerking you around, you make that decision. Again, this is your business. You run it like you want to. It may be easier, like I said before, to reverse a charge that your customer forgot about and is upset than losing that customer completely. Okay. Here is the Excel spreadsheet, if you will, that Kathy set up for us, I will post this file after the video is posted. Okay, that way so it's accessible to all of you. Everything can be changed in here. Okay, it looks kind of crazy like this. Okay, thanks to Excel, but when you print this, okay, so when you take this form with you to your parties or wherever it is that you're going to be setting these people up, you can print this and it will print correctly. I checked it, don't worry, okay? Again, you're gonna wanna change your name at the top, but I recommend leaving all of the wording, especially the wording at the bottom, okay? So that wording at the bottom is the same wording we just went over, okay? And you're gonna want them to sign this agreement, okay? What does that mean? If you're doing for someone online in a different state, send them a PDF copy of this form, have them sign it, and send it back to you, okay? They don't need a fax machine. They don't need a scanner. They have a cell phone camera, okay? Have them print it, sign it, mark what they want, screenshot it, and send you a picture. Why? That's going to be your legally binding document for anybody out of state that you cannot physically capture their signature on. Other than that, you need a signature for their initial agreement for auto ship. Very important, okay? Now, how do you set it up on PayPal? Everybody's using PayPal, right? Absolutely. How do you set it up? You're going to go into your business information, okay? And you're going to select invoice date. What does this mean? If you're mailing something to them monthly, if they have a monthly recurring fee, okay, then you can go in and create those invoices, okay? Wow. You create those invoices and then they send for you. Yay, thanks PowerPoint, or thanks PayPal. Okay, so terms and conditions. Make sure your cancellation policy is down there on the right-hand side. Set it up for whatever their rate is. Now, auto ship. Typically, you give some sort of incentive for an auto ship, okay? Otherwise, where's the incentive for that sale? Does this mean discount things like crazy? No. Does this mean like 20% off your entire? No. What I think I'm going to do, I haven't set it into place yet, but I think what I've decided on is I'm going to do 5% off one-time monthly orders. Okay, so if I'm sending something to them monthly, I'm going to give them 5% off the product. If that's for one, though. Okay. Now, if they add 2 or more products, I'm thinking I'm going to give them 7% off retail. Now, if they add 3 or more products to their auto shipment, I'm giving them 10% off of their entire product. Okay. I don't plan on going any higher than 10 to 15% on my auto shipment incentive. Why? It's not giving away everything. Okay. It's not killing your profits, and you're getting those monthly sales every single month or every 2 months or every 3 months. Okay. It's guaranteed you that you can give a little bit. Okay. Again, that does not mean give away everything. That does not mean 30% off. Like, don't do that. Okay. But be enough that they feel like, oh, well, yeah, then that makes sense because I'm going to get a few dollars off if I do it this way versus contacting you every month and ordering or forgetting to order or whatever happens, because they're always like, hey, oh, yeah, I meant to order that. Oh, I've been out of coochie for 3 months. Where have you been? Like, why haven't you done that yet then? So save yourself the trouble, okay, and play with the auto shipment. Go ahead and in the comments below, I want you to put together any kind of questions, any kind of feedback, how you feel, what's going on, and then that way we can have a really good, thorough discussion on this and cover any questions or issues you may have, okay? Make sure you tag your upline in your comments. Make sure you tag your leadership group. That's me, Kathy, and Jennifer, and we're going to make sure that we answer all of your questions. Now, it wouldn't be summer incentives if we didn't have the let me take this away because it's super disruptive. I even can. Boom. Okay. Sorry, took me a minute. Still getting used to Zoom. Okay, so our summer incentive, right? There's a little secret word, right? Okay, my word for this week. Write it down. Keep it safe. Don't tell anybody. That's why you're watching this video, right? Okay. Your word for this week is opportunity, right? How fantastic is that? Opportunity. Auto Shipment Club couldn't have planned that any better if we tried. So, again, if you have any questions, make sure you don't type the secret word. But if you have any questions about auto shipment, what that entails for you, we'll be sure to post the file, but post the comments in the below. We want to make sure that we're staying up with you, okay? Thanks, ladies.